wait. Can I say something? You're losing the biggest. You're losing the biggest point. You're like putting it in one category. So you have to be fit, right? And then I'm going to get married. That's not the point. You have to be fit. You got to be intelligent. You ain't got to have no goddamn attitude and all of that in between.
You can't be stupid.
You have to have the whole package.
Like, but even hold on. As a man, let me just say this, please. Let me say this really quickly. Let me throw this out there very quickly.
No, they would get married. No.
There's a hold on.
Hold on. Let's go to Austin and let's get Chanel. Then Chanel been patiently waiting.
Yeah, we lit tonight, ain't we?
Yeah. I'm out of hand.
So. If let me throw this out there very quick. Let's throw the stats out there. And this is where I hate to say that I come to the defense of women, and I don't want to necessarily even sit at this table, but I got to be honest and tell the truth. The women can get fit, they can be childless, they can do all this stuff. The fact of the matter is today, black men en masse are not marrying anybody. They're not. Men have reported, in fact, having less sex now at this point than at any point in the past 10 years. Women are reporting going on less dates now because their standards have been raised higher. So even if a woman is in shape, even if she's pretty and all this long list of shit that all these men say, this is what we want. Even when black women are fulfilling these requirements, for some reason, they are still seen as the least attractive dating option for black males. This is across the board. You can look at the U.S. Department of Labor. Let me. That's what I'm saying.
Guys, listen up. As you get older, the best way to continue to look young, exuberant, and vibrant is to continue to take care of your skin. That's why I'm excited to have TJ Hanley as a sponsor of today's video. You heard me talk about them before, and you're going to continue to hear me talk about them because I believe in their products and the positive impact that they have on every man's life. TJ Hanley makes taking care of your skin so easy. They provide you with all the products you need and nothing that you don't. Every box comes with an instruction card that tells you when to use each product, how much to use, and in what order. Lapeef family, I must admit, skincare wasn't always something I always focused on, but since I started using this system, I've seen improvements in the way my skin looks and feels. And you don't have to take my word for it. They have over 5,000 5-star reviews on their website from satisfied customers from around the world. I recommend you start with the level 1 system, which comes with all the basics: a daily face wash, an exfoliating scrub, an AM moisturizer, and a PM moisturizer. In addition to amazing skin, members of TJ Hanley get tons of benefits, including at least 20% off retail price, the ability to customize your box, pause or cancel at any time, and free US shipping. And because TJ Hanley is sponsoring today's video, they're offering my viewers a great deal. Just click that first link in the description and you'll get 30% off the first box plus the free gift. Seriously, that's an amazing deal. Even though it's too early, as I often say, it's never too late. Click that link and get started today.
You can look at the U.S. Department of Labor statistics for this. The marriage rate for the black community has been stagnant, and it began a downward spiral since 1970, and it has not picked back up since. As it stands right now, 24% of black women are married. 24%. Black males are married 34%. The next highest rate of the next lowest is white women at 52%. So there's some disconnect. Something is missing. Women can have all this stuff. They can be pretty, all this other thing. But why are they still not getting picked by black males? And that's the question.
You should know that answer. Why are we so like simple-minded with this whole topic? I'm sorry.
No, I know the answer, but I'm just saying this to the audience. I know what it is. I'm saying,
like, okay, like, all right. If women are not getting married, right? Let's say they have all of these things and they're still not getting married because you're saying these men don't want to marry them. That's not true. If all women were this particular, most women were this particular way, the men would want to marry them. But the problem is, majority of women are not like that. If that's the case, we know, like, that's a fact. And
in what sense? They're not like what?
In what way? What way?
Yeah, elaborate.
Okay, so the small percentage of women today are good, right? They could be a wife, they could be a good mother. I'm talking about both. You're not just a good mother. Yeah. You're a good wife too, because sometimes that's missed, right? So you have to have all of it. If all women had this particular way about them, which is natural, it shouldn't be something that's forced. It shouldn't be something that someone has to teach you, right? It should just come within, because that's what we're born to do. Then more women will be married. So the issue is a lot of ladies have these standards, right? And the standards are knocking out the good men. And I'm not talking about all. They have to be a certain way they look. They have to be a certain height. They have to have a certain caliber of money. If you don't have it, I don't want it. So you gotta let's not act like that's not in existence. There's a lot of ladies that want a certain lifestyle right away instead of saying, hey, I don't mind growing with you because we're young, right? I'm not talking about someone that's 30 and up. Let's start from 20s because we're dating from high school. So let's not act like that didn't happen. So from high school, right? Well, how come people that was in high school didn't stay together? Why? Because one of them wanted to go hoe off and do all those things, and some men didn't want to settle down, right? But there are people who do want to settle down. But what happens is both are not being loyal. One either doesn't have this, the other person doesn't have it. So it don't work out. So let's not blame like, okay, well, it's because of this particular situation. No, it's simple. What people don't want to be loyal today, right? So how are they going to get married? It's not going to happen.
Answer that question and be very specific. I'm 27 years old. For context, I'm 27 years old. Women, this is often heard. Whether I agree with this or not is irrelevant right now. This is often heard. Women control access to sex. Men control access to relationships. Men can always say this on Clubhouse and YouTube and everything else. Men control the key to request marriage. Before you can get a ring on your finger, I got to get down on one knee and ask you. What I'm telling you is today's men somehow are able to get the benefits of marriage from women without even having to offer women the protection of marriage.
No, they're not.
That is the problem.
No, they're
because
not.
The single mother rate, that shit is still sky damn high. So, and the ultimate goal, one of the greatest benefits of marriage is what? Child reproduction. So for something is occurring to where black men are extracting marriage caliber benefits without marriage caliber responsibilities. Whose fault that is? Well, it's a combination of both, in my honest opinion. That's the problem that exists.
Let me get to
me, that's showing that the women in our community are not qualified and they're not well prepped in becoming a wife. But I just can't see men not wanting to be married. If a good woman was presented to them, I really and truly believe that men would want to marry her. However, most of our women in our community are not marriageable. We have lots of feminine and femininity channels. We have femininity channels that promote how you can be a more feminine Black woman. Why do we have them? Because we lack it in our community. So I don't truly believe, I believe the stats, but I don't believe the reasoning, Austin, and why you said those stats, because it's already been proven that if a man finds a good woman, he will marry her. If that woman gives it up too early and already gives him children prior to marriage, that's a big indicator that she's not marriage material.
I would even add.
Let me say one thing before.
And just for the record, we got 3 married Black women up here now, so I don't know what y'all talk about. Ain't nobody marrying nobody.
So look, let me just say one thing, Sweeney. You got it. It's quick. Austin, this is how you get to that point. You ask why, or it's some. You said it's some reason. It's something. So try to figure out this. At what age? What is the ideal age where Black women are more prone or more eager to get married?
29.
Look at that age.
29.
Then after you get that age, now don't just guess. You actually go do the research.
No. I'm telling you.
Okay, fine.
29.
Then when you get to that age, look at the probability of a man walking out of his house and running into a woman that doesn't already have kids.
Also, he got off a screen.
Yo.
Listen, look, I laugh. Listen, I laugh.
You either got a belly or a baby daddy.
He makes a valid point. So that one's shit. As a dad,
where do you all go to choose women?
You say, where do we go?
Women that you're meeting, all these single mothers. I just want to know. I'm just asking.
What about it? What's your question? You said what?
Mr. Lega, where are you going in Atlanta where you're meeting all these single mothers?
Shit, to the gas station. Anywhere.
What are you talking about? There's an infestation of single mothers.
Everywhere.
It's crazy.
Let me rephrase the question.
Please.
Are there places you can go where there is a probability that the women do not have children?
No.